better than ever. Just
Welcome to the channel. It's Almighty Dan, and I'm here to take y'all shooting to the next level. Now, this is something that I know a lot of people, most people probably don't already know, but I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all before it hit the masses. So just drop a like, subscribe if you're new, cut the notifications on, and you may need an Elite controller on Xbox or an Elite controller on PlayStation, whatever that might be called. But you do need to be able to remap your buttons, and if you could do this, you can use rhythm shooting and not have to worry about tempo. Now, I'm gonna give y'all a disclaimer. I still use right stick, but I'm gonna show y'all a way how you can get away from using the right stick and use rhythm shooting. But if I go to edit, right, you can see here on my right stick. But once I go to edit, if you see my controller, you can see my whole button layout, right? So for rhythm shooting, you can use the right stick to the left and move it to the right, or you can move it down.
More things you thought were illegal that are actually totally legal. Number 1, counting cards.
winner.
Yes, you can't go to jail for being good at math, but if you tried in Vegas, security could still kick you out. Number 2, refusing to vaccinate your child. State requires your son to get vaccinated for school.
Yeah, but most states have religious, philosophical, or medical exemptions, so no thanks. I mean, a little polio never hurt anyone, right, champ? Whoa.
Number 3, eating your pets. Don't look at me like that. It's technically allowed in 44 states. I love you too. More things you thought were illegal. Things you think are legal that are actually really illegal.
What will you look like?
How hard is it to break a golf club?
You play hoop with Prince?
Hell yeah.
You play hoop with Prince?
Not to be on no Chappelle shit, so just slow the fuck
No,
down.
I'm saying like you was
See
hooping,
where
y'all was in the
everybody
same gym shooting.
Nah, Lord, listen, real shit. If you go to
Nah, cause I hear he can hoop.
I'm talking like game to 11, 1. Talking that shit, you better get up. And
He ain't doing all that. Come on. He like, what's happening?
What happens if you pull a shot of espresso through an orange?
What will
Trying Australian snack with Uncle Andy. Oh yo! Vegemite and cheese shapes. Why are we eating from the table? Are you Pablo?
Bring it down. The clock.
Pencil down! What?
Hey mom.
You want to keep the small blueberries, throw away the big ones. Keep the big raspberries, throw away the small ones.
My predictions for this fight.
Did you guys know that Jay-Z's birthday is December 4th, Diddy's birthday is November 4th, and Beyonce's birthday is September 4th? Jay-Z had an album 444, Leah died August 25th, Left Eye died April 25th, Michael Jackson died June 25th. In J. Cole's song, he says, "Rest in peace, Aaliyah, rest in peace, Left Eye, Michael Jackson, I'll see ya, just as soon as I die." This is a song that has been trending, which is She Knows by J. Cole. A lot of people are saying She Knows sounds like Sean Knowles. Jay-Z's name is Sean, Diddy's name is Sean, just spelled differently. Beyonce's last name is Knowles. Sean Knowles, She Knows, Sean Knowles, She Knows. What is going on here? J. Cole also referenced Apple Pie, which is a Destiny's Child song named Apple Pie. Another crazy thing is when Beyonce made her country album, recently a country star shouted her out. Thank you, Beyonce, just like how everything, that we've been seeing on TikTok, the country star did it too.
I also just want to say, I'm a country artist, and the fact that Beyonce made a country record changed the game.
Are you Angle?
And then I go and spoil it all.
Dunking with Anthony Edwards in every NBA 2K. Starting first with NBA 2K21. Ant-Man is not on the roster because COVID pushed the draft back. So we're going to move on to NBA 2K22. And in his second year, he's at 82 overall with a 95 dunk rating. And for his first dunk, I want to go for like a flashy one. So let's go all the way right here with the dunk. Oh.
During a football game, this man ended up changing his entire life when he chose to run on the field past.
Right after I heard Tupac got shot, and I was so weak I damn near fell over. I immediately flew to Vegas, and I walked in the room, and I seen him laid out on the bed with all kind of tubes in him. And his mom came over to me, and she grabbed me, she held me up, and she said, "Baby, you got to be strong." And I went and sat next to him, and was whispering to him, telling him I loved him, and to hold on, and he was gonna be okay. And even in that moment, his mom was thinking more about me than herself, and showing me how to love strong. Right after.
One of my favorite things to do.
This is a lot harder than it looks. I'm not gonna lie. Some of these are almost impossible. Very cherry pudding. Wait, ew. Is cherry pudding actually a thing? I mean, that has to be my guess, right? Cherry flipping pudding. Never actually had chocolate covered cherries in my entire life. So, okay, top banana, cream soda, coconut. Banana, coconut, cream soda. Come on. Oh my gosh, that's good. Wow. It's either pina colada or banana split. Does banana split have coconut though? This is insanely good. It tastes like a pina colada, but that doesn't have banana. Got pineapple. Pina colada. Banana cream.
Who is the most overrated hip-hop star of all time?
I mean, Jay-Z, he would say he was overrated. Rather be overrated than underpaid.
You're 7 feet tall, almost 500 pounds. You used to be a bouncer. Was anybody stupid enough to try and pick a fight with you?
There was one time I was working the front door in Philadelphia. This guy comes to the door, drawing, calling me names, everything. Then he said like the trigger words, and the word lurch came out. And
I'm so excited.
You have LeBron and KD over on the other side, and I think they're open, but you're taking that shot.
You think they were open. Yeah. They were 100% open.
What is going through your mind when you're taking that shot and knowing that KD and LeBron are just fine with you taking that shot?
I wouldn't say that either, because I read body language pretty well. When I watched it back, I got trapped. I threw it to K. Bron was open on the wing, on the swing, but K threw it back to me. So when he did that,
me and Vine.
This video shows you how wine is made. They use this tool to secure lots of red grapes, and there's a few pieces that go onto this contract.
Yep.
And here's to us.
Yeah. All right. What do you have there? What's that?
Oh, that's something I brought for Portia.
She's not here.
No, but you was gonna give it to her as a gift.
All right. Then I'll say it's mine.
Yeah.
Okay. That's sweet. Well, what about for me? Aw, look at that. That's so sweet. Thank you. How come it's for Portia and not me?
Because you're gonna have her wear it, and
All right.
What was that nigga number out there? 55.
Never drink cop water. It's how they get your DNA.
Cop water? What the heck is that?
It's one of those things cops offer you if they don't have a warrant and they want to get your DNA. Guess you're not thirsty. Are you hungry? How about some spaghetti? Here, use this fork. Or how about a piece of gum? When you're done, spit it in here. This cop is trying to get what's called an abandonment sample.
This is Johnny Cash's dollar bill guitar trick. So when Johnny Cash was recording a lot of his records, he didn't actually have a drummer. So he did this pretty ingenious thing where you take a dollar bill or you take a playing card and you basically just weave it into the strings. There's plenty of different ways to do that. I like to go under the first 3 strings and then go over. That way the first 2 strings can still ring out. But now when you strum the bottom 4 strings, it kind of sounds a little bit like a snare drum, and this is acting as the snare wires.
Can your last meal really be whatever you want? It's a popular belief that inmates on the world's most naughty list are receiving 5-star dinners before having their bucket kicked, but that's not entirely true. Hey, what's a convicted felon gotta do to get some chicken nuggies around here? Nice try, buddy. Depending on your state, your options are pretty limited. For instance, some prisons limit the cost of your last meal to a maximum of $20 to $30. Geez, I guess a few Big Macs are fine, right? Wrong, because some prisons also limit your last meal to what's available in the prison cafeteria. Ah, mystery meat again? I wanted my mom's homemade frittata. I don't think so, pal. You can't burn down a nursing home and expect cookies from your grandma. Now come on, dinner's getting cold and the chair's getting warm. In 2011, Lawrence Russell Brewer reportedly requested
eating a deep-fried blue Takis hot Cheeto-crusted burrito with?
Dude, you're in my seat.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry.
You want to guess what the #1 most stolen thing?
You know John the disciple? One of the disciples of Jesus? They say he's still alive.
How?
Check this out. They have every single one of the disciples, how they got, where they got killed, right? Except for one, John. In one of the stories, they were all by like a campfire, right? Jesus asked Peter, said, "Do you love me?" Peter said, "Yeah, I love you." Jesus goes, "You are gonna be for me. Like, you're gonna be martyred for me." Peter, he was in shock. He was like, man, like that's what's gonna happen, blah, blah. And he turns and he looks at John. He goes, what's gonna happen to him? This is John 21:23. If I want him to stay alive until I come again, what is that to you? You follow me. Now this is really interesting. Every single one of the apostles, the disciples, Andrew was crucified. Bartholomew crucified. James, to Peter crucified upside down.
They have
Philip,
everything.
except for John. They tried to put him in a pot of oil in front of the Colosseum for everyone to watch. When they put him in the pot of oil, he survived. That's one of the miracles that changed like all of the faith in Rome. They tried so many times to kill him, but they couldn't. What it said is he probably died of old age. You know John
Is Fortnite on?
Attorney Tony Busby bought the fully functional.
I just got this new Tenko Black COD, and this is some.
Let's talk about the dark web. How do you get on it? Where is it?
Okay, so the dark web itself isn't a marketplace. Once you're connected to the dark web, Tor, the onion router, what I was explaining before, you still need to know where to go to visit these horrible websites. They're like, imagine a very long string of letters and numbers, and